ni? The efficient way? Nak suruh seorang-seorang jawab ke? Tak apalah, kalau seorang-seorang jawab macam tadi, seorang satu soalan. If I think we should discuss, I will stop you. Okay, let's continue. Tadi siapa? Yes. Baca soalan.
The student carries out an experiment to determine the resistance R of consuming wires to encourage contact. The results of this experiment are shown in the graph of potential difference V against current I in Figure 1.
Okay, so here is a graph. Again, graph. Okay, V against I. Dah pernah tengok? Bila paling latest tengok? Semalam. Okay, what is the meaning of resistance? Tak ada kaitan dengan tu. Ada ke kaitan? Tak ada. Habis tu dia ambil gambar tu saja. Okay, so actually resistance can be obtained from what is in the graph? Yeah, the gradient. Okay, now what is the meaning of resistance?
Resistance is measure of the opposition to current flow in electric.
Again? Come again? Your answer?
Resistance is measure of the opposition to current flow in electric.
Oh. Kenapa awak macam tu? Ikut buku apa? Success. Oh, awak ambil bahagian tu, potong dengan marker pen hitam. Jangan tengok dah. Salah. Bukan salah, tak salah. Memang resistant tu dia akan oppose. Tapi tak tepat lah Okay, kenapa for this question you are given the graph first? Why? Yes. In fact, question A can be obtained from the graph. So what can you say? Just now yang awak cakap. Yeah. Okay, resistance is the ni selalu student tak tahu sebut. The ratio of what? Ratio of, okay, from this graph, gradient to voltage per current. So ratio of voltage per current. So okay, next time please remember, I think I told you already actually. Question ni A tu dia ada kaitan dengan B, ada kaitan dengan B1, B2, B3. Okay, so this is the best way to answer the definition of resistance. Kenapa macam ni? Because this one dia dah bagi tahu dah, we are talking about electric. Okay, sebab dalam hidup kita pun ada resistance lain, betul tak? Ada friction pun a kind of resistance, ada air resistance, tapi dia bukan tanya air resistance. Okay, now state the relationship between V and I. Okay, yes, directly proportional. Now you have a graph. Bila ada graph, your answer only 3 or 4. Directly proportional, inversely proportional, increasing linearly, or decreasing linearly. So this one directly proportional. Okay, good. Name the physics law involved. Ohm's law, we discussed this already. Okay, how do you show what makes you so sure this is Ohm's law? Because you see from the PQ graphs tu. What you see? Directly proportional lah. So, this is Ohm's law. Make sure apa saya nak cakap? Make sure apa? Yes, spelling. Check your spelling. Okay, dalam SPM, spelling kalau nama-nama ni penting betul. Based on diagram 1, okay, which has higher resistance? KP or Q? The answer is obvious, P. Why? Kenapa? Why did you choose P? Yes, because it has higher Kenapa you kata P2 has high resistance? Yeah? Gradient. Yeah. Talk about the gradient. Kenapa gradient dia? Yes, the gradient is steeper because the gradient tells you resistance. Can you train yourself bila nak jawab tu, jawab tu. You cannot say current because current high, yang ni pun current pun high juga, boleh tak? Unless you kata for Q, we see that as I increases, the increment of V is not as much as P. Tapi cara macam tu nak cakap lagi susah kan? So you can just simply say, oh because of the gradient. Okay, soalan tak tanya pun. I see, mana tahu soalan next time ditanya explain. How do you get the answer? Okay, which wire is longer? Of course P juga sebab higher resistance. Okay, very good. Next. Diagram 2 shows the magnetic field produced by a current carrying conductor. Meant by magnetic field. This is easy. Everyone knows already. Yup. Houston? Yes? Material. Experience. Magnetic force. Sure? Dapat markah tak? Megat dapat markah tak? Kenapa? Tak ada? Tak ada magnetik. Tak ada magnetik apa? Oh, okey lah saya tambah. Dapat markah dah? Tak juga. Kenapa? Dia tahu tak dapat markah tapi dia jawab macam ni. Kenapa? Ya? Yeah? Yes. Fields. Okay. Awak kena ingat SPM is quite rigid. The answer scheme. You must have the word region. Space. Space ke region mana-mana. Tapi saya selalu guna region. It's a region. Field tu adalah kawasan. Kawasan tu ada apa? When you put magnetic field material, experience magnetic force. Okay, be careful ya. Ni perkataan merada, kena ada. Next. Complete the following sentence by ticking for the correct answer. Tick the correct answer. When the power supply is switched on, the direction of current will flow. Oh, that's easy. You can just use right hand grip rule. Kalau power supply tu on, kita buat macam mana? Apa yang what you will do first? You will draw current flow direction macam ni. Lepas tu ke bawah ni ke mana? Bawah. Okay. Sekarang ni masuk carpet. So jawapannya into the carpet. On diagram 2, mark with an arrow. Arrow like this ya. Tak nak macam ni. Tak perlu. Tak perlu pun. Macam mana lagi? Macam tu. Tak payah. Simple je. Okay. Compass to show the direction of the magnetic field. So, anti-clockwise ke clockwise? Okay, how do you know? Right hand grip rule. Kita dapat macam ni kan? Okay, so if you want to draw, dia dekat part sini. Bila part sini, dia macam ni lah. Okay? Do you understand that question? Kalaulah kompas tu diletakkan ni, so jawapannya akan macam betul. Kalau kompas letak sini, dia sengit macam ni. Kalau kompas kat sini, dia tegak. Understand? So sebenarnya kalau for me lah, cuma kat makmal kita ni dah banyak hilang kompas. So kalau kita letak keliling, kita dia buat seolah-olah ataupun dia lari sikit lah. Okay, so that's it. Name the rule that is used. Okay, you must always answer in full. Right hand grip Rule. Jangan terbalik-terbalik. Rule of right hand grip. Rule of grip. Tak boleh lah. RHGR. State two ways to increase the strength of magnetic field. So this is factor. So one answer. Increase number of turns. What else? Magnitude of current should be increased. Anything else? Ada lagi? Tak ada kan? Alright. Ada, boleh lagi awak apa? Yang lain-lain tu lah macam increase current. So awak use thicker coil kan? Macam tu lah. Okay, number 3. Tajuk elektrik, diagram 3.1 and